What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we got a Honda Accord here, and today I'm going to explain to you one key thing that is most common failure and component on any vehicle that you need to check if your car's heat doesn't work. Okay, so this is the piece. It's called a blend door actuator. So it's pretty much some smaller component. This one I purchased from a Honda dealer. It was $140, not cheap, but some of them are about 30 to 40 bucks. But it's very easy to check this, okay? So, a few things you need to do is, first of all, let your car run and make sure your antifreeze is full. That's prior to letting it run. Make sure your antifreeze is full. Check it in your radiator. Check it in your reservoir here. So those are the two things that you want to check before anything. And after that, we're gonna go inside a little bit and we're gonna check to see if the pipes are hot, okay? So that's the third thing you wanna check. And most of the time, it's just a small issue. Sometimes it's low coolant, sometimes it's the blend door motor didn't turn out to be turning to the position it's supposed to be at. It's stuck at AC. So I'm gonna show you that, and it's very simple to check that. So let's go a little bit further and check if our pipes are nice and hot. So that's the key thing you want to check. Your pipes are nice and hot, okay? So let's go in there and check that out. Basically, check your antifreeze in the radiator. It should be nice to the top, and if that's full, good to go. Start your engine up and make sure it's nice and warm. Right now, our temperature gauge is well below halfway, so this has to be around right close to the center right there. So it needs to travel a bit more right there. And that would be a good temperature, and that's about 220 degrees right there, okay? So pretty much your engine is going to be nice and hot, and what that's going to indicate to you, your whole system is nice and hot. That doesn't mean, let's go under the hood and talk a little bit more about the temperatures are hot, and we're going to eliminate a few issues that could be possible or not possible. So right now, we still inside the car, and this temperature gauge has risen up. So it's nice and hot, okay? The engine is nice and hot. Okay, now that we know the engine is nice and hot, a lot of people will say, oh, my thermostat down there is bad. Okay, if that thermostat was bad, if it was stuck open, it would let the antifreeze travel so much back and forth to the radiator that your engine will stay cold. It will be well below that the halfway needle, okay? So that's something we're going to eliminate right there. See where I'm pointing the laser at? Okay, so right now, our car is nice and hot. What we want to do is you want to go down here by the firewall. There's two pipes, okay? You see these two pipes right here? These two pipes are for the heater core, okay? So this car does have a check valve right there, so you make sure your check valve works. So what you want to do is you want to check the temperature right on the neck of the heater core. And let's see how hot this is. This pipe is 103 degrees. So it is a little bit cold, so we didn't get all the way yet. The car was still getting hot. So if you don't have an infrared like that, you should be able to touch this pipe and feel it nice and hot like a coffee, okay? And then there's another one down here. You see the second pipe right there? Let's see how hot that pipe is. That pipe is also, I'm going a little bit off. So that pipe is an inlet pipe, so it's 135 degrees. 140, so it is giving us heat inside. So that pipe is hot. So that's the pipe that goes in. That one lets the antifreeze in, and that's why that valve is there. So whenever you don't want heat, that valve will close. No antifreeze will travel in. So that is hot. It gives us heat. It dissipates heat, and this one is a little bit colder than that. So at least we know both pipes should be equally close hot. If your heat is working, one is going to be a little bit colder than the other one. But if your one cold pipe is hot and the other one is the outlet pipe is super cold, what does that mean? Your heater core is blocked out, but usually that's not the case. This is most scenario. A lot of people have issues with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the vehicle one last time, and we're going to check this out. So this is one on each side. So this is a dual. This is a dual system. You see I can control the temperature here and over there. So we got two blend door actuators on this baby. So what we're going to do is, you see right now we have 78 degrees. So if I go down, our temperature should change up and down. But at the same time, if you go down here, you see this? This is the motor I changed on this vehicle. So this is the actuator, okay? Blend door actuator. So you do want to locate your blend door actuator and you do want to play around with the temperature and see if it moves up and down. So you see that? Whoop. So we got a working blender actuator right there because it's moving. Let me change the temperature. Hopefully I'm on the correct button. You see that? Well, there you go. So we got a working blender actuator there. So if that doesn't move, you can also feel it. Sometimes you could tap on these and they will start to work. Sometimes you can budge them a bit. But that is a common failure. Okay, very, very common failure. A blender actuator would stop working. So over time, it would be opening the door to let AC in, but it will close the door and it will close the valve right there, the check valve, to let any antifreeze. A lot of cars don't have that. 2003 to 2007 Accords have that, and the Pilots have that. Some Fords have that, but that's a good design because it stops. It gives you the maximum cooling in summer. Anyways, that's all you need to check. Check to see if your pipes are hot. If both pipes are almost equally hot, one is like, let's say, like we noticed it was 140 some degrees, and then the other one is 103 degrees. That means it's dissipating heat in there. It's giving us heat. That's why the second one is cold. That's one thing you want to check. And check your blender actuators. That's the only thing you need to check. Thank you for watching my video. This was a smaller diagnostic on how to check your heat and where the issue is on your heat. And that is, this baby is a most common failure. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.